Hey there, it's Abner for Tangent Media Africa. Over the past few years, we've been rolling on Rokinon Prime lenses. Why am I saying lenses? Because you always have two, but today I have only one here. So we've used these lenses for a very long time, and we thought that it was wise for us to share how great these lenses are, because we've used it to its limit, and so we know the pros and the cons of these lenses. Disclaimer is that this review is not sponsored at all by Rokinon lenses or its affiliates. It's not sponsored, so all the reviews are our honest opinions. And so without much ado, let's dive to it. Rokinon Prime lenses comes in various varieties. We have the 35mm, the 50mm, 85mm na 135mm. However, leo tuna focus na 35mm and the 85mm because hizo ndo tuko nazo hapa at Tangent Media Africa. And with me here, because hiyo ingine imeenda mission, nashughulikia na hii the 85mm lens, but I'll be doing a review of both because we've used all of them in various capacities. Ndio maana naona kuwa ni vizuri nikizungumzia the 35 na the 85mm. Kwa vitu ambazo tutashughulikia ni kama vile bei, okay, build quality, image quality, video quality, unaona. Pia tuzungumzie mambo za advantages za kuitumia na disadvantages pale, so that when you're using it you have that knowledge of what you should expect as far as you're using the Rokinon Prime lenses. And most of the time we always use it with the GH5 camera because it gives you that epic quality when you use them at a go. So in case you want to know more about the reviews on GH5, just go to those other links that are on top of your screen, and then you'll know what it had. The build quality actually inakuanga very fitty. At first ukiona unaweza dhani it's kind of metallic because it's durable, okay, and in as much as it is plastic, one thing you have to be assured that haitakuwa inaharibika mbio, because most of the time when carrying it, we are going on a mission out there, then una feel like kitu ngumu imeigonga, but you're kind of scared that maybe kitu imeharibika. But that's not the it. The it is that this thing is very durable, it's very stable, it's very compact. As a result, you'll never be bothered so much about kuharibika kwake. Pia it's kind of heavy, by the way. It's very heavy. It's very, not that very heavy kama ile ya gym, but one thing lazima ujue ni kuwa it's not that light compare na other smaller lenses out there. So kama unaibeba lazima kuwa umechapa gym kiasi. Kama uko na malaria itabidi umeachana nayo cause itakuangusha. Focus ring and the aperture ring are very very smooth. When you're rolling it, you just feel it's very very smooth. Uhitaji nguvu yote kuitumia. It's very very smooth, na hiyo inakupea that epic focus. Yani unakuwa you get that detail, you know, you don't feel as if una struggle. Unajua kuna zile lenses zingine ukitumia mtu somebody akiview atajua tu like, hey, this guy was either struggling to focus or is some kind of amateur. But with this lens, the Rokinon lenses, they are very smooth. Talking about the rings are kind of teeth. Ukiangalia ziko na kind of kimeno lakini si za kuuma. This teeth enables you to have that grasp of it, you know, so that ile time una focus ujisumbui ati like maybe you have some smooth hands, maybe your hands are kind of oily. You don't struggle a lot because it's teeth, so you get that grip. As a videographer, you get to have that grip as you do your work, you know, because it's kind of teeth, so you can even use your nails at it, yeah. And by the way, the aperture ring is completely declicked, in that unaweza songa from T1.5 to T2.2 within just one frame. Chenye najaribu kumaanisha hapa ni you can brighten an image or even darken it easily. Yani hata kama una shoot in a case whereby maybe weather iko stable, the clouds is kind of messing up your shoot, it's very easy for you to handle that, you know, because with the aperture ring you can really handle that thing very very smoothly. So utaki kurudi shoot, you don't want to go back to your shoot after that work. So this gives you that advantage in that you can easily transition various weather or light intensity changes at a go. Maybe you're wondering why we're using t-stops badala ya f-stops. Kitu nafaa kujua ni kuwa f-stops are theoretical while t-stops are physical or they are practical. So in most cases, t-stops are actual measurements that are always calibrated on the lenses. Ukizoom karibu utakuja kuona venye zimekuwa represented kwa lens vizuri sana. And that's why videographers prefer the t-stop lens because it will give them that point by point kind of focus. Another thing about these lenses are the image quality. One thing I have to tell you is that the image qualities, man, it's so epic. It's very, very epic. Okay, the 35mm lens is very versatile in that one, unaweza tumia kama mid-range lens. Another thing, at t1.5, you can shoot some great bokeh. You know, bokeh ndo pale image inaonekana then uko nyuma na blurry. So you can take advantage of the 35mm Rokinon prime lenses because itakupea kitu ingine fiti, kitu ingine kali. Yani ukishoot unakuuliza brother ulijipaka mafuta gani? Though the downside of shooting at full wide aperture, that's 1.5 to 1.5, ni some white bluish color it appear around the object. No. In case you want to shoot at that, you better start at T2 ikiendelea because that's when you'll get that epic image. Na mara nyingi inaonekana when the light intensity is very low. This is fully manual lens by the way, so in case when you mtu autofocus hapo utakuwa umenoga. And for that reason I like a sub and a share will be awesome. So mbona uchoche sponyo ama your parent or yourself to buy Rokinon prime lenses? Why should you buy these prime lenses? To start, these lenses have high quality videos because that's what you want. You want when you're doing that your wedding, when you're doing that celebration, where you're doing that great thing, yeah, you want to relive those memories. You want to have them epic. Yani unataka zikuwe moto. Kama unazi afford zote, so ile time ya kushoot maybe you are using various lenses, alafu you want to merge these various shoots during post production, hakuna yule pro anaweza gundua that hapa alikuwa anatumia lens nyingine, hapa alikuwa anatumia lens nyingine. As long as you are doing it creatively, hakuna msee mwenye anaweza tambua. And this is an advantage if you compare it with other lenses that are already in the market. So you get that versatility, you get that ability to use them, to use various lenses, merge them together during post-production, and still utakuwa na kitu ingine moto. Another thing, these rings are very, very smooth. So you can get that epic focus. Every time you're using it, you get that epic focus. Unajua, nobody will ever hear that noise during the shoot. Maybe unaweza tuambia, you won't hear any noise at all. No noise at all. So this is just to show you how smooth you'll get when you are focusing or when you are doing that shoot, because you won't be affected at all. They can also work in very low light. This gives you a sharp depth of field, something you'll rarely get anywhere else if you are using a cinematic lens. The best choice that you can ever use is this one. Also, maybe you are shooting night weddings, you are shooting some events that are happening when you don't have maybe the lighting tools. So these are very lens that will help you there, because unaweza tumia tu ile simu yenye maybe your client ana provide pale bulb na nini, yote itakuwa inatosha kukupa that sharp depth of field. So this is the thing that you should look for. Alafu matams by the way, una buy kitu and then unaenda kutumia kwa nyumba, then unashanga like the display is totally different. Yeah, hapa nazungumzia mambo za kuchoma. Sometimes you buy tools, then ukifika kwa nyumba you realize that it's totally different, you know. Na maanisha mambo za the cons of this camera. So we've told you a lot of the advantages when you're using it, and maybe sometimes there are those disadvantages that you may face once in a while, so you want mbona kusema hii. One disadvantage when you're using it under low light at t1.5, you're likely to face chromatic aberration. Chromatic aberration is when things are blown out. You know, when you're shooting in low light and your objects are maybe in various colors, black, white, blue, nini. Unaona? So hizo colors zote na una shoot kwa low light, inaleta what we call chromatic aberration. Unaona, talking about chromatic aberration, this is whereby dispersion inafanya the lenses inashindwa kufocus on all colors zenye ziko available pale. So hapa ndio ile time una shoot unadhani like una shoot Angel Gabriel ama ka object kinatokea na some ka bluish whitish color. Another problem that you are likely to face is that when you are shooting in low light, your images will tend to be kind of very smooth. Yani ukiangalia kama umeshoot mwanamume unadhani maybe amejipaka powder pale, unaelewa. But these are things that unaweza avoid. Unaona, just ensure that unashughulikia na mambo ya lighting, and then you choose at T2.2. okay, that will give you some great mixture. It will give you some great photo or video during your shot. So those are just some very few disadvantages that you are likely to face, though it's not always normal, because nimejaribu kuongea na wase wengi pale nje and they've told me that they rarely face this chromatic aberration, because it's just something that you will face once in a while, but it's always not a normal thing. So once in a while you're likely to face chromatic aberration, but kama wewe si pro wezi ukagundua sana. But this is a very good lens that you should go and check it out. You should go and buy it, because it will give you everything. It will give you the value of your money. And for that reason, by the unaweza to support pale kwa kununua water that is Spring Mountain pure drinking water. You can order it in case uko na event or anything that you wish your guests yani their thirst zikuwe quenched. That's the best water that you can order in case uko na crew, in case uko palipopote pale. Just check it out. Tumekupea pale link, tumekupea pale number and all the contacts that you need to get Spring Mountain drinking water. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time in another review. My name is Abner Dennis and this is Tangent Media.